Hello everybody, Henry's Trains here, and welcome to Bletchley. And here is 350-375. So yeah, this is going to be forming a service to Birmingham New Street. And as you probably know, Bletchley is situated on the West Coast Main Line. And I have just arrived in here. This will probably not be my longest video ever, but hopefully it's still a very good one. We've just had a 222 fly through, but I just missed. Couldn't really film that, but here's the arrival of the 1432 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street. The next stop on this service will be Milton Central. So today here at Bletchley, you will be seeing services by Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, possibly Lumo. I doubt it actually. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. And a bit of freight as well actually, so this should be a very good station. I've actually never stopped and been here, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's wait for this to depart. And also just driving in down there, as you can see, that looks like a 7:30. But anyway, departing here is the 1432 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Now it's 350-375 on the front, and on the rear we're going to have 350-408. I'm just putting in here is 7:30-220 and 7:30-218. Let's just check the. I don't actually know the time for these ones. Hold on a sec. That's going to be the. I don't actually know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know the time for that, but that's going to Euston. And just behind this is 150-139, which brought me in from Bedford. So let's see what shall let's see what else shall arrive and depart here at Bletchley. Enjoy. Through now. So I'm pretty sure that was 807-003, and I don't really know where that was going. I think that's come from, well, obviously I know it's going to Euston. I think it's come from Birmingham. And yeah, so this should be forming the 1435 service to Euston, and this has come from Milton Keynes Central. And is it going to depart? And it is now departing. So it's 7:30-218 on the rear. And if you look over there on the left, that is 150-139. Okay, so approaching now, we have two trains. Approaching here on platform 1 is going to be a Pendolino passing through, bound for Manchester Piccadilly. So that's 390-002. There goes 66, I think that was 696, or it might have been 596, and that was going from Lawley Street to London Gateway. And wow, that was pretty crazy. We're gonna have another Pendolino passing through. This is bound for London Euston. So it's 290-008, and that had originated from Manchester Piccadilly. And getting ready to pass through now is going to be another Pendolino. This is bound for Euston, and this is originated from Glasgow Central. That was extremely quick, and that was 390-011. And that originated, oh yeah, I already said that. It's come from Glasgow. So there we are, and if you can see, in the very distance on the flyover, there's a Chiltern Railways service. Meanwhile, pulling in, we're gonna have, oh, I don't know the time. It's going to bloomin' Milton Keynes, sorry. So this is 7:30-235. Hold on. Oh, okay, so this is the delayed 14:39. That's why I couldn't see the time. Yep, so that is doing the slow stopper from Euston to Milton Keynes Central. And so departing here is the delayed 14:39 London North Western Railway service to Milton Keynes Central. And this is formed of 7:30, 025 and 029. No, not 235 and 209, sorry. Getting everything wrong today, and also about to pass through. I'm just trying to figure out where that's going. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be a Pendolino. So I couldn't quite catch the number. I think that was 048. Let me just try and see where that's going. Okay, so I think that's come from Manchester, but I'm actually not sure. I think that is either quite early or quite delayed. But anyway, Bletchley is proving to be a very good station so far. So yeah, we'll just wait for the next train, I guess. Ready to pass through, we're going to have an Avanti Evero. So that is 805004. And again, I'm not really, I think that's going to Birmingham actually. If I'm right, I hope I'm right. And approaching now, we're going to have a freight train. So 66,770. Sorry, when I turned around, I was stood straight next to that pole. Anyway, that train leaves, well, passes through. That's actually delayed, and that's going from Felixstowe to Trafford Park. Also, actually departing off should be this train over there, which you can't really see at the moment, but there we go. It is leaving. So this is going to be the 1432. No, not 32, 52. London North Western Railway service to Bedford, and this is 150-139. So there, that leaves. And out of the blue, we've got an 88 about to pass through. Storming through platform 4, and I've actually no clue where that's off to, but that is 8808. And approaching now, we're going to have a 7:30 pairing passing through, and I'm pretty sure this has come from Crewe. Wait, it's actually not passing through, it might be stopping. No, well, that's not written on my notes, but anyway, this is going to London Euston. So it's a 7:30 221 and 7:30 231. It's a weird beeping sound somewhere, which I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, and it says this train was not meant to stop here. You can't read that, but anyway, it stopped. And departing now is 7:30 231 and 221. So I think the reason they stopped was actually because there were some staff members at the bottom of the platform who who clearly needed to get on, which is quite interesting. So I don't think that was scheduled to stop, but obviously staff members need to get on. So there, that departs off to Euston. And approaching now is going to be 3:50 1:30. And this is going to be pulling in from the 1502 to Birmingham New Street. And just arriving in here we have a 7:30, and I can see a Pendolino in the distance. So the 1502 to Birmingham New Street is going to leave. That is the London North Western Railway service, and meanwhile we have an Avanti Pendolino passing through. So it's 391.17, not quite at top speed I think, but it's definitely very quick. And the unit on the rear of this one is 350.401. And also arriving in here, it's going to be, hold on, it's going to be forming the 1505 on the North Western Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to Euston. Again, this is doing the slow stopper. And I think the reason that Pendolino was going not quite as quick was because of the train that just came in that wasn't meant to stop, but it did stop, so Pendolino would have had to slow down a bit for that. Okay, so departing now is the 1505 London North Western Railway service to Euston. 7:30, sorry, 7:30 235 on the rear of that one. Didn't actually catch what was on the front. And I can hear something. Oh, okay. And there goes an 805. I'm not actually sure what 805 that was. I couldn't quite catch the number. Oh, okay, so that I'd actually come from Chester. So arriving in here is going to be the, it's not the 1510, it's going to be the 1509, and that is a single 730, and that is going to be going off to Milton Keynes Central. And also ready to pass through, this is a Avanti Pendolino bound for Edinburgh. Absolutely flying through. I think that was 391.27. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, this has arrived in, and it looks like there's a bit of a crew change down there. Change of drivers. And we'll wait for this to depart off. Okay, so the next train to arrive in is going to be 350.108. And this is going to be forming the 1510 London North Western Railway service to London Euston, and this has originated from Birmingham New Street, and the unit on the rear of that is 350.102. And also departing is going to be 7:30 225 with the 1509 bound for Milton Keynes Central. And there that one departs whilst this one arrives. And departing off there is 350.108 and 102. And they are going off to London Euston. Oh my word. Was that for me? I don't think that was for me. Oh, and there goes 390-112, and that had come from somewhere. Anyway, here is an 807, and that is 807-006. Wow, I did not expect all of these. So that is off to Liverpool Lime Street. Now I think there was a guy, I think there might have been a guy in the back cab of that 730 who gave me a tone on the horn there, which is quite nice, or else it might have been just the driver on the front for some reason, but that was a very loud tone. And approaching now, we're going to have an Avanti Pendolino bound for London Euston, and this has come from Manchester Piccadilly. Wow. So, pass through there was 390-138. And obviously that was going to Euston. And hopefully we should have, before this video ends, we should have another freight train. But we'll have to wait and see for that one. Okay, getting ready to pass through now is going to be an Avanti Evero. And this is bound for Crewe. I think. Oh no, wait. No, it's a 730. But it is going to Crewe. Thank you. So it's 10:32:07, and those horns, I don't know if those tones were from that, but they might have been. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, up there's a Class 08 moving around in the yard. It is literally, wait, there, just above my finger. I don't know if the horns are from that or from the 730, but anyway. And now, oh my word. That was my first ever 99. That's crazy. I did not even expect 99. I thought it was going to be a 66. And I didn't get the number, but I'll watch the video back and see what number it was. So that was going from London Gateway to Hams Hall GBRF, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't even think there's many 99s in service. But yeah. Wow, so that will be probably not my last train. We'll have a few more, but actually if you can see, my word, there's a Class 08 coming down, which is extremely unexpected. I don't know what is going on there. I'll film that as it gets closer. Okay, so completely unexpectedly we have 08 to 08822, sorry. Oh my word, look at that. That is amazing. In the original Swallow livery. Wow. And that's got a mix of DB wagons. I did not even expect that to come. I think that's on, yeah, that's on platform 5. And it's stopping. Anyway, that arrives. He's just let off 2 amazing tones. And I think he's going to reverse out. And also passing through. Didn't catch the number on that Pendolino, but there we go. Wow, amazing stuff. 08822 is pulling out. And I presume that is going back into the Bletchley siding somewhere, but wow, that was really unexpected. It's actually quite loud, those 08s as well. Small little engines. And arrived terminating and now, sorry, is 150-137. And that has come from Bedford on the Marston Vale line. And there we are. And that'll probably stop just behind the building, so you won't really be able to see. But there that terminates in, and that will be that'll be for my train out of here. But the video is not done yet. We are still waiting for some more trains passing through. Some more Avanti. I think we'll see one more Evero and possibly a Pendolino, and then we'll probably call it a day there. But yeah, we'll see. And just pulling in here is a 350. This is 350-118. And this is bound for Birmingham New Street. Passing through now, we're going to have an Avanti Evero, and this is bound for Holyhead. So I think that was 805. I couldn't catch the one on the front. I think it was it was either 001 or 011 on the rear. Sorry about that. But there we go, that was pretty good. I didn't realise it was going to be a pairing. I thought it was usually singles, but maybe it will detach halfway. I don't know. Anyway, departing here is going to be the 1532 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Which is now departing. So this is 350, 118 and 407. And there they go, and I think I will conclude my video there. So thank you very much for watching. If you have made it this far to the end of the video, Bletchley's actually been a really good station. Maybe because of maybe I'm a bit lucky with all the freight we've had, but it's been great. Pretty constant stream of trains coming through, and I would definitely recommend, if anyone wants to come here, I would definitely recommend coming here. So yeah, I'm not sure what my next station will be, but if you have any recommendations, definitely put it in the comments. So yeah, that's about it. So for me here at Bletchley, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.